From time to time, I'm going to share some experiences that I've had in my hypnotherapy office. Everything's going to be really anonymous and very general, but there's a lot of themes come up and a lot of common issues that I see in here. But one that wasn't very common was an email I got from a guy called David. I've been on his podcast talking about this experience, so he doesn't mind me sharing this. I got an email on a Wednesday night. I was in bed, shouldn't be checking my emails, but anyway, it was David asking, could I help him to forget Star Wars? One of the most unusual requests I've ever had. He was going to see the original trilogy the next day, and he's seen them countless times. He knows the plots inside and out, everything that happens. And he was requesting that I could make him feel like it was the first time he'd ever seen the original Star Wars trilogy. I was instinctively just going to say, no, we can't really wipe your memory of something that you're so familiar with. But when I got to thinking, well, one, I had a gap in the morning, so I could have the time in the morning to see him when he was going to see the films in the afternoon. So I decided to do it in a particular way to give him that excitement of having seen it for the first time. And also, I started planning this on the Wednesday night. He came Thursday morning, and my aim was to really get him to not remember the next thing coming in the movie. So it wasn't like, I know what happens next. You know, the big things that happen, Death Star blows up, spoiler alert. But I was able to hypnotize him to kind of forget what was coming. Once the next scene happened, maybe some idea of what was coming later might have come to his head, but we were successfully able to do that. He was able to enjoy all the original Star Wars films like it was the first time, like he had that childlike wonder again. So we're building up the excitement as if he was really young going to the cinema to see these movies for the first time. That excitement and that wonder and the curiosity and not quite knowing, having a vague idea of what was coming next, but hypnotizing him as if it was the first time, as if he was a kid again. So I came on, it was very successful, and he went and he had an incredible experience, and I was thinking of doing it for myself because I would love that experience again. I saw the original Star Wars when it came out in the 70s. That's how old I am. But so David and his friend, they have a podcast. I'll send a link to that where they interview me about hypnotherapy and all the things I do and a bit about that story. So I'll set the link below and you can have a look.